So normally we do a webcam. Webcam's not working. I wanted to start earlier, but I got distracted, so we're starting a few minutes late. The direct's already started, if it wasn't obvious. Let's just get right into it. I'm a little scatterbrained at the moment. Like, I have so much shit going on right now. I'm, like, triple tasking at the moment. And I wanted to start, like, 5 minutes before the direct, but nope. I got distracted. So we're starting off with Fire Emblem. Okay. Yeah, I don't... Fire Emblem... Wait, a Warriors game? I didn't think the first Fire Emblem Warriors sold well.
I will not allow it to perish with you. I seek to destroy the irrational power structure that shackles Fodlan.
If the kingdom is ever to part ways with our bloody past, this is the path we must walk.
I have ambitions, Edelgard. Real ones.
This blows my mind. Like, I wouldn't expect a new Warriors game. Because I don't think the original Fire Emblem Warriors sold that well.
Will you sit around and wait for a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
This is so random. Again, I would have thought we would have gotten a new Fire Emblem game.
We shall survive.
Not a
and
Warriors
we shall
game.
win a glorious future for Fodlan.
Is this like...
Now that I know, I won't make the same mistake
In
again.
Three Houses, there's like... Are in... Fates? Was it Fates? You know how like you had the... You had Birthright and Conquest. And then you had that middle path that wasn't very good. Is this the middle path?
And heal your wounded heart. I know you are prepared to do whatever that you must.
June 24th. That makes sense. Like, that's a date I'd expected.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the trailer for the Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game. We hope you'll look forward to a different story set in the same universe
Yeah,
as Fire Emblem.
I'm gonna guess
Three
it's like
Houses.
the... Whatever the middle line was.
Let's see the
Revelations?
first batch of Nintendo
Fates
Switch headlines.
Revelations? It's gonna be like that. Which is weird,
The
but
Orange Star
hey.
Nation needs you. We've got more intel on the Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game. In the first campaign, Advance Wars, you'll advise a colorful
Okay,
cast
we're
of
getting
commanding
Advance
officers
Wars.
and use their abilities in vibrant turn-based battles. Each commanding officer is now voiced, bringing even more charm to these characters.
You're gonna get hurt.
I see right through your plans.
Another full campaign awaits in Advance Wars 2 Black Hole Rising. More commanding officers and more diverse terrain can be leveraged for additional tactical opportunities.
Again, Advance
Like
Wars is a
blasting
game
through
series I know
pipelines
people
to cross
like.
into
I've
enemy
never played
territory.
it.
In both campaigns,
And
you can
it is
fast
going up
forward
against, like,
gameplay
something
and
like Into the
reset your
Breach,
turns for a
which-
smoother tactical experience. Flex your strategic muscles outside of both campaigns with additional modes. Go for high scores in the War Room. Create and share custom maps in the Design Room. Or
Custom
battle
maps are
friends
good.
and frenemies in local and online multiplayer.
I need to play Into the Breach. Because I played War Group, and War Group was
Advance
good. It just
Wars
wasn't for
1+2
me.
Reboot Camp
April 8th,
marches
we
onto
knew
the
this date
Nintendo
was the
Switch
date.
system April 8th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. Explore an infinite universe.
No Man's Sky?
In
Makes
No Man's
sense.
Sky,
Actually, that makes perfect
every
sense.
star is the light of a distant sun. Each orbited by planets teeming with life. Travel to planets of your choosing in this infinite, procedurally generated universe. Here, you'll discover extraordinary lands and creatures that have never been seen before and may never be seen again.
Again, this is
survive,
fun.
You
The
must craft
narrative
your own
on
tools
No Man's Sky
and
is
even
completely
your own
shifted.
place to live.
That's fine.
In this living and breathing universe, trade convoys travel between stars. Factions vie for territory. Pirates hunt unwary travelers. And the authorities are ever watchful. Your journey may be fraught with danger, and actions have consequences. Traitor, fighter, explorer. How will you live in this universe? No Man's Sky lands on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Okay. I wonder if we're going to see Fall Guys. I hadn't thought about that. Oh, come on. Strikers? Really? I didn't think I did not think this was possible. I hope it's good. God, I hope this is good. I hope it's Camelot doing it. I think it's Camelot. I know somebody's really excited for this. I didn't think this was happening. People have been asking for this so much.
Mario Strikers Battle League.
Battle League, okay.
Prepare for Strike, a 5-on-5 sport like soccer that's way heavy on offense. Aim for goals by dribbling and
yeah, as long as it's not just soccer.
As well as by using
you can't just make it sport.
Items.
And that's what the tennis game misses. And the soccer
special shots.
Golf game as well.
The main rule in this sport is to rule the field. Try to score more goals than your opponents. There are two things to keep in mind that'll help you with your strategies. First, the gear you equip. It changes not only your appearance, but also your
this
stats,
is wild.
like speed,
like
strength,
I'm down for it.
Accuracy.
People really like the
Customize
GameCube
as
Strikers
you see
game,
fit.
but that was
Second,
so long ago.
The Hyper Strike.
People have wanted this, or
To
even a remake
activate
of the
this
GameCube
shot,
game.
Grab an orb when it appears on the field.
To be fair, Rocket League is very
charge
big.
it while
I don't
your
know if it is
opponents
as much
are
anymore,
distracted.
but it was. So this makes sense.
Hit the net, and you'll score not one, but 2 goals. Up to 8 players, 4 players on each team can compete against each other on one Nintendo
That's
Switch
cool.
system.
That's actually really good.
In addition to individual matches, online play will have an online club mode. Join an in-game
Online,
club
of course,
and
that
compete
makes
for
sense.
placement in the rankings. Up to 20 players can join a club. So create your own and invite friends and family to play alongside you. Or join an existing one owned by other players. Try to become the world's top club.
Rosalina wasn't even a character when the last
With
Strikers
items.
game came out.
Tackles.
Figure out how long ago that was.
And hyper strikes. Anything goes on this field. Mario
potential.
Strikers Battle League launches on Nintendo Switch June 10th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
The latest iteration of the Mario Strikers series is coming to Nintendo Switch. We hope you're excited for this anything goes
That's cool.
battle soccer
That's good.
game.
That's good.
Next, please take a look at this.
I feel like I'm not as hyped as I could be, but I'm so frazzled right now. Battle Royale mode for Splatoon. Oh, of course it's this. Salmon Run? Let's see the new stuff. Ooh. Tower? Fish stick, that's cute. I like that mechanic where you have to climb it. A dolphin, that's neat. Flipper flop, that's cute. Oh, that's huge. Being able to throw them, oh, that's huge, potentially. They brought back the worst boss ever. And yeah, you can throw it in to make it the final one. Ooh. Is it Godzilla Salmon Head? Next Wave. Next Wave. Agents of Hate. Was that Next Wave? Were they called Next Wave? Agents of Hate?
That was the trailer for the co-op mode in the Splatoon 3 game, the next wave of Salmon Run. A giant salmonid, one that's never been seen before, was also spotted at the end of the trailer. Will the Inklings and Octolings ink or swim? Splatoon 3 will launch this summer.
Summer. They still don't have a release date. Wow. I expect July.
Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Panzers at the ready.
Panzers? Like a Panzer? Robot mechs.
A full remake of the first Front Mission game is storming onto Nintendo Switch.
I have never heard of Front Mission.
In this tactical RPG, you'll pilot weaponized machines called Panzers and lead your battalion to victory. Gain the upper hand in battle by aiming for enemy parts to destroy. Mix and match various weapons and parts to customize your Panzer. Uncover the great storyline of this classic when Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this summer. And in the future, the sequel, Front Mission 2 Remake, will also launch on
Again, that
Nintendo
doesn't do
Switch.
it. It's another tactics game, so that does nothing for me, but okay.
Get set for a high-octane Disney and Pixar combat racer.
Huh.
From the creators of the Asphalt series comes rip-roaring racing action
I like
across
kart
Disney and
racers.
Pixar-inspired racetracks.
It really matters on
As a
how it
legendary
plays.
roster of characters on high-speed circuits.
For a second, I thought it was
Each
Kingdom
one's special
Hearts.
abilities to
That's
battle
literally a
for
Mario
victory
Kart track.
across
That's
the finish
Toad's
line.
Factory.
Choose Mickey Mouse for symphonic speed, Sully for monstrous power, or Mulan for explosive maneuvers. Each racer also possesses powerful ultimate skills, perfect for turning the tables at the last second. Disney Speedstorm is a free-to-play game, with new seasons added
you just
regularly,
ruined
bringing
it.
more exciting Disney and Pixar characters.
I mean, that
circuits,
means I might
karts,
try
and
it.
more.
Like, a
Plus,
free-to-play game
enjoy
I'd actually
cross-platform
try,
play,
but...
as
ugh.
well as split-screen and online multiplayer modes. Disney Speedstorm races onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into these classic franchises on Nintendo Switch. Unleash the power of the Force in this classic Star Wars action
Force
adventure. As
Oh my
Darth
god, I
Vader's
remember playing
secret
that game on the
apprentice,
Wii.
You'll use devastating Force powers and lightsaber combos as you hunt down Jedi Masters on iconic planets. Upgrade abilities like Force Grip and Force Repulse, then combine them for even more destructive combos. Use button controls or opt for motion controls enhanced from the original Wii version. You can also duel locally with a friend to determine who is the
It
galaxy's
actually
most
wasn't that great
powerful
on
Jedi.
Wii, if I remember correctly.
Star Wars: The Force Unleashed launches on Nintendo Switch April 20th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. The complete saga of legendary assassin Ezio Auditore da Firenze
Fuck
awaits in
Ubisoft,
3
the company
critically
that mentally
acclaimed
and physically
Assassin's
abused
Creed
their
games.
employees. I would love to play these
Renaissance
games
Italy
again,
and
but nope,
16th
I
century
can't support
Constantinople.
Ubisoft.
Interact with historical figures and discover secrets of
I'd love
the
to
Creed
finish
across 3
Revelations,
games,
but no, that's not
2
gonna
bonus
happen.
short films, and DLC. Plus, take advantage of enhanced features for the Nintendo Switch system on the go, including touchscreen controls, HD Rumble, and optimized on-screen display. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection launches on Nintendo Switch February 17th. Pilot mobile suits in dynamic action RPG battles. Strange incidents called breaks are occurring across the Gundam universe. Find out what's causing them and restore the proper timeline. You'll lead 3 mobile suits in battle. Enhance each suit with parts to improve their power. You can also battle alongside friends in online co-op multiplayer. SD Gundam Battle Alliance launches on Nintendo Switch this year. Two worlds cross in the triumphant return of this RPG classic. A remaster of the acclaimed RPG Chrono Cross is coming to the Nintendo Switch
That's actually
system.
really cool. Is Chrono Cross the one that never got finished?
The protagonist Surge wanders
No, I'm thinking of
into an alternate
Xenosaga.
world. Though it somewhat resembles his home world, he finds that he no longer exists here. How did this happen? What is this mysterious another world? Travel back and forth between both worlds to unravel the story. Over 40 characters can join your party. Depending on the choices you make, the allies who accompany you and the endings that trigger will differ.
Yeah, no,
A number
that's
of
actually
improvements
really
have
neat.
been
Chrono
made
Cross.
to this remaster, like the ability to turn
I don't know,
off
I've still
enemy
never even played
encounters
Chrono Trigger.
and a newly enhanced soundtrack. Plus, Radical Dreamers, originally released on the Satellaview, is included.
Radical.
Experience the origins of Chrono Cross in this text-based adventure.
It'd be cool to get Chrono
Cross,
Trigger.
the
as
Radical
well,
Dreamers
but,
Edition, dashes and slashes its way onto Nintendo Switch April 7th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Kirby. Okay. Car? Kirby drives a car? Oh my god, does Kirby become a car? Oh my gosh, Kirby Air Ride. Come on. Oh, that's adorable. You can't eat it.
It's Kirby's latest unforgettable 3D platforming adventure, Kirby
I'm more
and the
excited for this
Forgotten
now.
Land. It all takes place in a mysterious world
It looks
with an
beautiful.
unusual mix of nature and civilization. To rescue the kidnapped Waddle Dees, Kirby sets off on a new adventure. Introducing Mouthful Mode.
Mouthful?
Inhale a car to zoom around.
I mean, I guess it is technically Car Kirby. It's really
A vending
weird.
machine to attack with juice cans.
God, this is weird as hell. I'm down for it. It's just
Or
very
become
weird.
A piercing cone. With Mouthful Mode, new actions will be available for Kirby depending on the object
so
he
weird.
inhales.
This is so weird.
Enjoy exploring with new moves different from copy abilities. Kirby can even weaponize a mouthful of water, like this. As Kirby rescues Waddle Dees, Waddle Dee Town will continue to grow,
Yep.
and more resources will
We
become
knew
available.
this was coming.
At Waddle Dee's weapon shop, familiar copy abilities can be evolved.
Oh, it's like the upgrade scrolls
Evolve
from
copy abilities
Squeak
to
Squad.
expand
That's cool.
Kirby's range of attacks.
I like that.
They'll
I
also
really
change
actually like that
Kirby's
idea.
appearance
Again, it was cool in
and
Squeak
make
Squad.
him even more powerful.
Oh, and I love these designs. I really do.
Some copy abilities may have stronger evolved forms.
Ooh. This game is looking
A
fantastic.
new adventure awaits our pink puff.
Ooh. Why'd they make it
Who are the
sexy?
Beast Pack? What are these enemies trying to do? Can Kirby restore peace to this world? Kirby and the Forgotten Land launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
God, that
March
car is
25th.
weird. I love it.
Pre-orders are available
But it's
now
weird.
on Nintendo eShop.
That was Kirby and the Forgotten Land, launching later next month. Please look forward to its release. Let's take a look at some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh yeah, we knew about this. They had announced this recently.
ピッチャーの大谷翔平です。 任天堂スイッチ上で今回初めて MLB The Show 22が
Yeah, it's a PlayStation game on
それでは
Nintendo
こ
Switch.
ちらをご覧ください。
Fascinating, isn't it?
That's right, Otani-san. MLB The Show is coming to Nintendo Switch. That means you can play modes like Road to the Show and
Remember when
Diamond
Nintendo
Dynasty
used to own
on
a
your
baseball
Nintendo
team?
Switch. But that's not all.
The
You can
Seattle
even play
Mariners.
Exhibition with a single Joy-Con
Seattle
controller.
Mariners. See, that's
with
what I thought of
cross
it.
progression, you can also earn and use content on any platform where MLB The Show 22 is available. And take your progress on the go with you on Nintendo Switch. Have friends that play MLB The Show 22.
I've actually heard
online
good things about
matches on
MLB
other
The Show,
consoles.
especially
No
compared
need
to like the
worry.
EA and
You
2K
can
sports
fight them
games.
and play online.
But,
I knew you were a true two-way player, but this is ridiculous. Sheesh.
You're gonna have your hands full of games with these collections. 3 Kingdom Hearts collections are almost here.
I don't like that these are
From
cloud
Kingdom
games.
Hearts
The
to
Switch
Kingdom
can
Hearts
easily
3
run
and the
all of
Remind
these games
DLC. Every
as
entry
non-cloud
is coming
versions.
to Nintendo
The Switch is
as
easily
cloud
strong
versions
enough to do
that can
that.
be played while connected to the internet.
It's so weird that they're cloud
Relive
versions.
or get to know these heart-filled adventures alongside Sora, Donald, Goofy, and more for the first time in TV, tabletop, or handheld mode. Kingdom Hearts Integrum
God, that's
Masterpiece
weird.
for Cloud, containing all 3 game collections, soars onto Nintendo Switch tomorrow. Each collection's cloud version
There
will
actually
also
is a
be
demo.
individually available on Nintendo eShop.
But, no.
Klonoa
Klonoa!
is
People
coming
were
to
really...
Nintendo
They
Switch.
renewed the Klonoa
Across dreamy
trademark recently.
side-scrolling levels,
And
you'll
people have
run,
been waiting for
jump,
this.
and hover, while firing wind bullets to grab and throw enemies.
People love Klonoa.
Use
I've
each
never
level's
played one.
surroundings to your advantage.
I might actually play one. People were...
Also, Klonoa 2 is included.
Yeah,
Take
it was
on
hopes
the
that
great
maybe if these do
adventures
well,
when
we'll get a sequel finally.
Klonoa
A new
Fantasy
one.
Reverie Series launches on Nintendo Switch July 8th.
No, that's actually really cool. Again, that's like getting
We're so
Banjo-Kazooie.
glad you're here.
Portal? Portal 1 and 2?
Come here often. Either way, you're in for
Yeah.
a puzzling treat.
I haven't played Portal in
these
years. I streamed
award-winning
it back in the
games,
day.
the Portal
Or
gun
Let's
is your
Played it.
key to surviving
Same
imprisonment
difference.
in a mysterious lab. Create portals and warp to other
Por-
areas to
Por-
find
Portal
them.
1's amazing. One of the best games of all time.
Still unconfirmed.
Portal 2's really
You can
good.
pass through portals, and so can cubes, lasers, and robots with unnerving levels of personality. The sequel
That's
adds
cool.
in local, online, and split-screen multiplayer modes. And that part's no lie. Neither is the sentient robot monitoring your every move when Portal Companion Collection warps onto Nintendo Switch this year.
They might as well give us the orange box.
A classic comes alive.
Is this a Final Fantasy? No, I don't know what this is. Legend is live and I don't know what this is. Yeah, I've got no idea. It looks great.
Previously unreleased outside of Japan, the RPG Live Alive makes its overseas
Live
debut,
Alive.
now in HD 2D. Multiple stories featuring different protagonists and time periods await. The order in which you tackle them is up to you. Prehistory. A tribesman comes of age in a world without words. The Wild West. A wanderer with a bounty on his head fights for his life. Imperial China. A kung fu master searches for a worthy successor. Twilight of Edo, Japan. A shinobi undertakes an important secret mission. Present day, a martial artist strives to become the strongest there ever was. The near future, a youth with psychic powers takes a stand against evil. The distant future, a newly built robot is swept up in a tragedy in space. What
This is
other
like that
stories are on
Moon
the
game.
horizon?
That's name I don't remember.
You will repay my loyalty in death!
Live Alive launches on Nintendo Switch July 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next up is this. It's a new iteration
Oh!
of the Wii Sports series.
What? I saw somebody talk about this yesterday and I didn't believe it.
Please take a look.
Here are the sports included
Oh!
in the Nintendo Switch Sports
Oh,
game.
I don't like those. Use the
You
Mii's.
might
The Mii's still
recognize
look
these
good.
3 from past Wii Sports games. Tennis.
I mean, in theory, this is
Rally by
cool. I love
gently
Wii
swinging the
Sports.
Joy-Con controller
Especially if
at
they
the
get
right
back
time.
the best bowling game ever.
Bowling. Roll the ball straight ahead or give it a little curve. And Chambara. Knock your opponent off
Yeah,
the
so
platform
sword
while
fighting.
attacking and defending. Plus, 3 additional sports are joining the lineup.
I saw
Soccer.
soccer,
Use a
okay.
gigantic ball to make dynamic
I missed,
plays.
yeah. That's
Enjoy
weird to not
matches
have
with
the
Joy-Con
Mii's.
controllers to shoot
Like,
and perform diving headers.
I'm just so used to them, and I don't think there's just something special about
By
the Mii's.
attaching a Joy-Con controller
Especially because
to
the Switch
leg strap
supports
accessory
Mii's.
included with the physical version of the game, you can play shootout mode with intuitive
Huh.
kicking motions. Badminton.
Yeah, badminton, there we go. There we
Control
go.
your shots left and right while keeping the shuttlecock in the air.
Again, it's very
Unleash
similar to
powerful
tennis,
smash shots to
but
gain
I
the
know
upper
it plays
hand.
very different.
Finally, volleyball. Use a Joy-Con controller to serve
I'll still probably pick this up, because,
set,
you know,
and
people
spike
love
the
Wii
ball.
Sports, so new Wii Sports is huge. I know it's called Switch Sports, but
The game supports
It
local
reminds
play
me-
with family and friends on one Nintendo
yeah,
Switch system.
because they got rid of
as
the
well as
Mii's, it
online
has like
play
a
across all
completely
sports.
different visual vibe.
Play against friends online, or
Online is
opt
huge.
for random matchmaking. The more you win,
Online is
the
actually a
tougher the
huge
players
deal.
you'll face.
I like that.
Try taking on this challenge.
How was that? Since I'm
That's-
already here, I'd
We've
like
gotten
to
some
show
big
you
surprises
gameplay
today,
of one of the
actually.
newly added sports, volleyball.
Mr. Takahashi! Oh, hello there, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi from Nintendo.
Wow, Mr. Koizumi, I can see you're ready to play. All right, I'll play some volleyball online together with Mr. Koizumi. Do you have your wrist strap ready?
Yes, of course. I've got plenty of space around me as well.
Koizumi. He's really good. He's
All right,
he's been doing a lot
let's
of
start.
lifting on the Switch.
We'll be including some live commentary throughout our match.
That's cool.
All right,
Yeah.
well, we're doing this? Volleyball.
Oh, wait,
A newly
are
added
those-
sport in Nintendo Switch Sports. What can
Okay,
we
you
expect
still
today
can use the
from
Mii
Takahashi
heads.
Koizumi
I don't know.
team?
For some reason, them not having the
It's
Mii's,
Koizumi to serve.
it's weird to say, but it
Takahashi
gives
up
it a
front.
cheaper vibe. Like, I don't know, something
begin
about
with
it, like the new
Koizumi
avatars,
serving.
they just look
How will
cheaper.
the opposing team react?
Which is weird to say, but that's how I...
Takahashi
Like,
makes
it
the
reminds me
block.
of one of those, like, game party
Another
games you
one's
play on
coming.
Wii. There was
Koizumi
just some...
saves it.
Like, I know the
Set up in
Mii's
the
don't
air.
look amazing,
Here comes the spike.
but they had a
The
certain
other team
charm
saves
to
it and
them.
fights back.
Especially because Mii's got better and better
And
per
they
console
score.
generation.
Takahashi
They were better on the
didn't
Wii
quite
and they're
get it
better
in
on
time.
Switch.
All right, well, it's okay. It's okay.
But
The
hey,
game's
they're
not
still
over.
kind of here, I guess.
Now the other team serves. Koizumi receives it. Takahashi
Yeah, no,
sets
I
it
saw
up.
people talking about, like, really wanting a
Koizumi
Wii Sports
spikes,
game on
but
Switch.
it goes right toward the opponent.
And I'd love to
Here's
play
another attack.
just
Now's
do
their
nothing but Wii
chance.
Sports bowling
Get the
again.
ball. And with the setup
These
from
other
Koizumi,
sports, I don't really care for
Takahashi
as much,
scores.
but...
They got a point with that fierce spike.
Whew. Let's stop our match here.
I'll probably still pick
After
it
all,
up.
we were in the middle of a presentation. All right, I'll be leaving now.
That was an introduction to Nintendo Switch Sports. The game launches April 29th.
April 29th, wow.
We're planning a free update in the summer that allows you to play soccer matches with a Joy-Con controller and the leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch. In addition, we're also planning a second free update this fall that lets you enjoy
Golf's another
golf.
good one. I really like... Wii Sports Golf is pretty fun. Please, bring back bingo. Wii
And
Sports
now,
Club
a request to everyone.
had bingo.
To help ensure that you can all enjoy playing online, we'll be having an online playtest before the game launches to evaluate various
Yeah,
technical aspects.
golf in Wii Sports is fun. But they had a bingo mode
definitely
in
like
Wii
to
Sports
ask for your
Club.
help with this.
That was really
The
neat.
online playtest will only be available for players with an active Nintendo Switch online membership.
My
on the
Nintendo
dates
Switch
shown on
membership
screen.
runs out tomorrow.
For those of you interested, please
So,
visit the official Nintendo website
shit.
for more details. Thank you.
That's interesting.
That's all I have for now about Nintendo Switch Sports. I hope you're looking forward to this game.
Okay, I think we still have a few more minutes, because I'm behind as well. But we still got a few more things. Wasn't this already on Switch?
Drumming skills ready.
Is it a new one? I swear Taiko Drum Master was already on.
Taiko no Tatsujin game is coming to
That would have been cool to get. You know, they're bringing all these games. It would be cool to get a Rhythm Heaven. I think, even though I don't like rhythm games, I'd support a new Rhythm Heaven game. Yeah, this looks to be a new one.
Boppin' beats, including Megalovania, Gurenge, Feel Special,
Megalovania.
and Racing Into the Night. And that's not all. An orchestral version of the main theme from The Legend of Zelda is included. That's 76 songs total. Plus, take advantage of a practice mode to replay sections of songs as many times as you
I love that Megalovania is just everywhere.
Also been added for everyone to enjoy. Put on a live
even though I don't actually love Megalovania, like it's not my favorite Undertale song. It's kind of, again, I love when indie games succeed. And Scott Cawthon succeeding or not Scott Cawthon, Toby Fox.
Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival launches
Toby
on
Fox
Nintendo
succeeding
Switch
is a good
this
thing.
year. Plus, a paid in-game subscription service that gives you access to over 500 songs will be available at launch.
Ugh, I hate that.
What's new with these Nintendo Switch games? The brand
Triangle
new
Strategy.
tactical RPG game, Triangle Strategy, is almost here. The protagonist, Sarah Noah, and his allies will be engulfed in the conflict among 3 nations. Your choices and conviction will determine their fate.
As Lord of House Wolford, I solemnly swear an oath by which all future lords shall be bound. I will never turn my back on the promise of a better world.
We got, I mean, I guess Fire Emblem Hope wasn't a
Chapter 3 will be
strategy
available
game.
on Nintendo
But we got
eShop later
3
today.
strategy games today.
Save data from the demo can be transferred to the full game once purchased. More Cuphead action awaits in the
you know,
paid
we knew that.
DLC,
I think this is
Cuphead,
June.
The delicious last course.
That's
Here,
cool.
You'll explore a brand new
I liked
Inkwell
Cuphead.
Isle.
It's hard as
Defeat a
hell, and I
bevy
never
of new
technically
bosses
beat
with
it.
wild personalities
But-
and even wilder attacks.
It's good.
The clever Miss Chalice is a new playable character.
The show
Take
comes
down
out later this
fearsome
month,
foes
I
with her
think.
double jumps, rolling dodges,
Cuphead
and
show?
more. Cuphead, the delicious last course, wallops its way onto Nintendo Switch June 30th.
Gosh, should I play Cuphead again?
A free update is coming to the
Ooh,
Metroid Dread game.
I didn't even think about this.
All it takes is one hit.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
with this.
An even harder
Getting
mode?
hit even once causes a game over in the brutal Dread Mode difficulty.
Oh my god,
Can you
that's...
face this new
I could never
challenge?
do that. Especially that, oh my god, Kraid.
And for players new to the Metroid series, take advantage of increased recovery with the newly added Rookie Mode difficulty.
That's, again,
This free
I love
update
both.
launches later
I love
today.
both. I love the ideas of both. An easier mode and a harder
A
mode.
second free update in April will add a boss rush mode, in which you'll battle
Okay.
bosses continuously, one at a
That's
time.
neat. I hadn't even thought about Metroid Dread DLC. That's cool.
Something's bound for Nintendo Switch.
Oh gosh, what are they doing? Earthbound, okay. I know I said I wanted an Earthbound remake. I'd kind of forgotten that Earthbound wasn't on Nintendo Switch Online. Give us Super Mario RPG as well. Super Mario RPG's not on Switch either. Maybe give us that. That'd be cool. Maybe. I don't know, Nintendo. Do your job. I still can't believe, yeah. I don't know why they were holding it for so long. I've never beat Earthbound. I think that's right there. That scene right there is, I think, the farthest I've ever gotten. More or less, you know, it's around that area. It's a good game, that Earthbound. Earthbound Beginnings on NES. Again, I heard that game is terribly balanced, but I know people like it. Somewhat. God, Mother 3. Oh my gosh, if you're giving us Earthbound 1 and 2, give us Mother 3. It's not going to happen, obviously. Because they don't even support Game Boy. They're not. That's Game Boy Advance. God, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings will be added to Nintendo Switch Online later today.
I knew it was going to be today, yeah. Again, Earthbound's a great game. I should play it. But, okay, here's our highlight reel. So what do you think the one last game is going to be? Fire Emblem? Or not Fire Emblem. Donkey Kong or Xenoblade? I've literally never heard of this Lego Brawler before. It's like a Lego fighting game. Gosh, I've seen so many ads for 2 Point Campus. I'm so tired of it. It's one of those like Deathloop where it's just I've seen so many ads just come out already, so I can stop seeing ads.
What did you think? Here's some news for Mario Kart fans. Many of you have been enjoying the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game since its launch in 2017.
Oh my gosh.
So, we've been working on remastering select courses from across the Mario Kart series.
Oh, they're doing DLC for 8.
As paid downloadable content.
Huh.
Please take a look at this trailer.
They're doing DLC for 8. That is not what I expected. I did not expect DLC for 8. Okay, that's completely random. Coconut Mall. That's... You know, it makes sense. Again, Mario Kart 8's the best-selling game on Switch. By, like, a landslide. But that's
DLC courses
weird.
will be coming to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
God, you would have think this would have happened years ago.
This is the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass.
This should have happened years ago.
Some courses from past Mario Kart games.
I recognize the ones from Tour and Wii.
8 courses will be released at a time over 6 waves. That's 48
God
additional courses
damn.
we plan on releasing by the end of 2023.
That's basically a new
courses
game.
such as Coconut Mall,
Bring back Rainbow Road on 3DS. I love 3DS Rainbow
Chateau
Road.
Mountain,
Gosh. Just put
and
every
Tokyo
course at
Blur
this point.
will be included in the first wave.
Just put every course.
Of course, you can play these courses.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be
locally
60
and
bucks.
online.
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be 60 bucks. This is actually wild. I would have figured
the
that...
first wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass will launch March 18th.
Now, is it 48 courses for
Pre-orders begin
25
today
bucks?
on Nintendo eShop.
Or is
You
it
can enjoy
per
this
pass?
DLC at no additional cost.
I'll still
with
buy
the
it.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus
For people who
expansion
have that,
pass
that's
membership.
huge.
Or purchase the Mario
But no,
Kart
I'm
8
not.
Deluxe
When I
Booster
redo my
Course
Switch
Pass
Online,
on
I'm
its
not
own.
buying the expansion pass. Probably not, anyways. I'd just rather buy the DLC.
How was
That's wild,
I
though.
hope you're looking forward to the
I would have
additional
thought they would have
courses
just made a
in
new Mario
8
Kart.
Deluxe.
I guess they weighed
This
the
next
odds and
segment
decided it
will
was
be our
better to
last
just
announcement.
remake a bunch of courses.
Please take a look.
It'd be cool to get some new characters. But, Xenoblade?
Fighting in order to live.
Is this Xenoblade?
And living to fight.
Which is what I'm calling it, which is the name I just thought of off the top of my head.
That's the way of our world.
Yep. This is Xenoblade.
Ionios.
There's
Tell me,
there's the Mechonis.
what would possess you to side with them?
We're fighting because there are enemies to kill.
I refuse to believe you're him.
I knew it. I saw this coming.
You're not enemies now.
Fine for you, isn't it? All
God, I need to play
time
2
you've
so
got.
bad.
You could try to move forwards again.
How can our lives be so snapping little to you?
They're not your friends anymore. They're his fuel. So much.
God, look at what Monolith Soft can do. Oh my gosh.
It's the only way you're gonna defeat the real enemy.
Whatever life is lost, I won't let you shoulder it all alone. What good filling up these flickering clocks in our eyes? It'll never replace the friends we've lost. The flame
I love that
clock,
the
it
one
has to
consistency
go.
between the entire series is Napon. I know there's other consistencies, but that's...
They must be erased
I love
without
that.
a trace.
This does give me vibes of the first Xenoblade. Like, especially with all the giant robots. I know it was just the Mechonis and the Bionis. But I definitely, like, I look at that and I think of the Bionis and the Mechonis. Yep, Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Yep. I'm gonna guess later in the year. Oh, September. Okay, that's later, but that's not too much later.
The story of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 ties together the futures of the worlds depicted in Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh!
It will launch this September.
Okay.
I hope you'll look forward to it.
Again, so a lot of that did remind me of the
That's all for
Mechonis.
today's Nintendo Direct.
So our
Thank you for watching.
so our final announcement was Xenoblade. Makes sense. And that's the Direct.